Outside of needing sunglasses to look at Mark Martin, the one thing that may stand out is the smile on his face. When he sat down here, you said to me, "This is the best part of life." What makes you so happy?
I don't know. It's just I really appreciate. I've got so many good things happening in my life, and I feel like a really lucky person.
One of the things we talk about with some of the guys who've had a lot of success is staying motivated. You've been in this place for so long now. How do you personally stay motivated to keep coming back and doing this grind of a season?
You know, I don't know how, but it seems like this year I'm energized and more motivated than ever. And really excited about getting back to the racetrack. Working with Lance and my team, I feel a lot of energy from them. They're excited, and getting back to the racetrack where the competitors are, and seeing them and getting out with the race fans. It's like I said, this is the best part of life.
You mentioned Lance McGrew, your new crew chief, and that really was one of the biggest stories of the entire offseason, the three-quarters of the teams changing around at Hendrick Motorsports. Early on, what is it about you and Lance that gives you hope and promise?
Well, Lance is a real smart guy, really smart. And Lance is a lot of fun, and I like that because my number one goal in 2011 is to have fun. And so, we did work together one race in 2007, and I came in about an hour early, and I hung out with him, and we talked about everything under the sun there for an hour, and then we went out and we won the race. So, I think we can do this, and we have a really strong race team, and he's incredibly motivated, and I am incredibly motivated. So now we just have to go out and do it.
So much success for you on the track in 2009. Came so close. Last year, a bit of a struggle compared to the 2009 season. So how do you bridge the gap between all that happened in 2009 and 2010?
Well, Alan and I really got it back on track toward the end of the season, and got back where we needed to be, right toward the end of the season, and we hope to carry that forward, that forward momentum, and just it's a competitive deal, and you just can't control what the competitors do. All you can control is what you're doing. So, we're gonna work hard at it. We're paying a lot of attention. We're trying to build on what what worked for us toward the end of 2010, and we've got a great race team, a really strong group of guys, and we'll go out here and see what we can do.
So here we are, back at Daytona, this racetrack, and for me personally, I can't think of this racetrack without thinking of you and that race to the finish with Harvick, a few years ago. When you walk in here year after year after year, what do you think about?
Well, this is not my favorite racetrack.
Really?
It's not my favorite place.
Shocking.
And it's for sure not my favorite race. But that being said, the Daytona 500 is the crown jewel of NASCAR. And, that's what everybody wants. And that's the next race on the schedule. And so that's the one I want to win. When this one's over with, Sunday night after the Daytona 500, the one I want to win is Phoenix, because that's the next one on the schedule. But for now, it's the Daytona 500.